I think I carried the wrong notebook, but I'll just stop. This is a journey that started for me. It started in the month of September with the local selection in my country and all the processes that went through until I got to the Indian mission in Harare, have all the processes done, received the visa and the air ticket. And then, in that process, there is something that actually started. I think it was the brainchild of Bruno. Bruno, where are you? Yes. Bruno, when we received the email that was coming from the course coordinator for us to send in our names and confirm that we've seen the email, Bruno requested that we send our WhatsApp numbers so that we can create a group. And it is out of that group that by the time we got here, I almost knew everyone. And in knowing people, I remember I had a conversation with my brother there, Ibrahim. Yes, Ibrahim. He responded to an email to me that was meant for Dr. Roli. And then I said to myself, what does this signify? I then went to his phone and said, my brother, you have sent your email to Zimbabwe instead of sending it to India. Please go back to your email and send it back to India. But what exactly am I talking about when I'm going round and round and round trying to look at where we are coming from? This has been a journey that has taken us this far to where we are today. Many of us, where we are coming from, we have been getting duties, being assigned to tasks and very challenging tasks that really needed us to know how to manage academicians and administrators. And when we got here, we have been going through a lot of grilling in terms of our presentations, in terms of how we do our business, and in terms of how we carry ourselves. I've seen tempers flowing, going up and down, and even at some point I've also seen my own temper going up. But one thing that I have grown to realize is that as you interact in a group, there are what are called group dynamics. And these group dynamics have been very essential when we were beginning to deal with issues to do with team building, issues to do with leadership, and everything else that we've been able to cover. But in all that, the amount of patience that I've been able to learn, most of the times I'm not that patient, but I've been able to learn. I remember the first person to teach me how to be patient was Grace. Where's Grace? Yes, Grace. Grace came to me and said, you are speaking too fast. Please, slow. And from that day onwards, I have trained myself to speak slowly. And I've trained myself to listen to someone and speak. But of course, when we have our social debates, I would always try and dominate. But all this, I'm hoping that colleagues, what I have learned is also what you have learned. Because the group dynamics, everything, the tolerance that has been among us, everything that we have been going through, for me, it has been something that is life-changing. I've attended seminars, I've attended workshops, but this was a very unique course. 35 nations. I like the fact that now I have 34 visas. Wow. You see, whenever I come to your country, of course, we are not directly involved in processing the visa, but definitely because I have your number. Even if I'm asked, where are you going? What is your contact? I will give them your contact because I know once they call you will say, I know Stonard. So now I know all of you as my colleagues. And then to the professors, it's not easy to deal with people who are coming from their own environment with their own conceptions. All of us, we have come from our places where we have our duties that are assigned to us that we do on a daily basis. So we came here oozing with knowledge in terms of our own environments, but you were able to de-teach us in order to re-teach us. You had to take us from where we were, eliminated all that we knew, started taking us into the process of discovery until we said, aha, so this is what they mean. That was the personal experience I had. So wherever I will be going, I will carry this course with me. I will carry the good part is when you present to people. Now I am able to stand in front of people and say, according to Dr. Ronishi said. And then I should be able to start explaining. So we will carry you as authorities in terms of managerial skills for academicians and administrators, because what you have taken us through, what we have learned, is what we are then able to go out there and present as best practices. And I hope that as we part, I was actually thinking, for how long are we going to exist in the group? For myself, I said for a lifetime. Because as I will be working from wherever I will be, I should be able to ask you guys and continue to relate with you to say, now I've met this situation. How do I deal with it? You give me 34 perspectives from the 34 nations, and Zimbabwe will be very rich. So I would simply want to say, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure that I got to meet and interact with you through the Itec program and through the Indian External Affairs Ministry. And when I'm going back home, I think now I am very changed, because socially I've interacted, academically I've interacted, and what I've seen in India has also given me that perspective where I've said, when it comes to tomorrow, I should make a difference in my country. So when you see me changing the role from an academician and an administrator into any other role in society, I know you guys will be supporting. Thank you so much.